3, 2, 1.
SuperFriend. Sit down. Bitch.
Episode 20,
Episode 20.
which you thought was almost half a year.
Nope. I thought episode 21 was almost half a year.
Equally as bad. Welcome to
I mean, it's
episode
only 5 short. Right? Yeah.
26 is half a year, 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah. So I was only 5 wrong. 5 off. I'm happy. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that illiterate.
Off by a month and a week, but it's okay. Welcome to episode 20, everybody. If you're curious, Free Britney. God, I can't talk right now. Free Britney. I had such a good tone for that beginning sentence, and it just did not work out for us.
No, we didn't.
Why we chose Free Britney. 2 reasons. 1, because her and I share a birthday, which is Wednesday, which is when you'll be hearing this episode, December 2nd. On top of that, also, I mean, Free Britney. She's still going through hell, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm doing that thing where I practice not interrupting you. So I'm just making sure you're finished.
I appreciate that so much.
I'm trying. Only it's your one birthday wish.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome to Super Friends Sit Down. I am proof that God is a woman. And to my right is proof that God has a very sick, twisted sense of humor.
Also proof that God is a woman, because just look at these eyelashes. Anyway, thanks, Mom. Speaking of Mom, we had just finished Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving had just happened.
Thanksgiving.
It was great. Thanks for interrupting me. Thanksgiving was great. The reason I'm bringing it up, and I'm going to ask you about yours itself. Yours also. Oh, wow, I can't fucking talk today. My aunt.
The dementia.
Yeah, my aunt. Yeah, now that I'm getting
I can't
old.
wait to make all the old jokes now.
Dude, old man.
How does it feel to know that no matter how long the show goes on for, no matter how old we get, I will still always be the younger one.
It feels almost as good as every time you interrupt me. The salt and pepper is on its way. Every time Vince interrupts me, I get a gray hair. And if people are still playing on with the drinking game, which I'm assuming they're not.
They're dead by now.
Yeah, they're definitely dead by now. But the reason I brought up my mother in terms of Thanksgiving is because my mom had mentioned to me that my aunt in Georgia is like, do you know Alex has a podcast, right? She's like, yeah, I've never really listened to it. Don't.
And why not?
Because we're gross.
Oh, I thought you were going to say what you texted me earlier. It's dirty. Just like the very anti thing to say.
Yeah, it's real dirty. And they're... Well, my aunt, at least I should say, is like a born and raised Southern Belle, Georgia peach. So...
Everything I aspire to be when I grow up.
Yeah. I don't think they even really curse that much. And if they do, it's in the middle of very intense conversation.
No, do you know what I aspire to be in life? Did you ever see the Vine of... or maybe it was like a TikTok of like people asking about expensive cars. Like, what do you do for a living? And this guy just walks up to random people. Walks up to this woman who is getting out of her car. And he goes, what do you do for a living? I just want to know what you do for a living. And her response, well, I'm married.
Yeah, no, I saw that one. She was driving like a
beautiful...
Like a Ferrari or something.
Something outrageously expensive.
Yeah. I actually saw one of those, and the guy, he asked the guy what he did. He told him his job. And then apparently contacted the dude who does those videos, and they did like a little interview. He's like, yo, man, I wasn't always like this. Like 7 years ago, I was actually borderline homeless. And he like built himself up and started a company, I think, and now he's driving a fucking $200,000 or $300,000 sports car with God knows what else in his docket, you know?
Do those cars are they really that much better?
I think a lot of it is exclusivity. I mean...
Boring.
So here, the comparison I saw one day is I think it takes like less than a day to make a Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
It takes like 20 hours, I think, to make a Corolla. So right now, the time is 6:05. So you figure by 4 p.m. tomorrow, Corolla made, done. A Rolls Royce. They're pretty much like handcrafted. At least the interiors are. I'm sure they use machinery for the bodies and the frames and such. 6 months. I could be wrong. Times may have changed. I also don't aspire to ever own a Rolls Royce or a Toyota Corolla, really, or a Ferrari.
I'm happy with my Jeep.
Yeah, I don't understand really the appeal to luxury cars. Like I saw a Ferrari yesterday, and also just like I went to Pier Village, so everyone down there is just super snooty. And evidently crosswalks don't matter to them. But
Do you have money now?
yeah.
If you're driving a car that,
Yeah,
chances
it was
are you don't care if there's a person on the sidewalk. You're
Beamer,
gonna drive.
Beamer, Land Rover, luxury car galore, and here I am in my little Birkenstock, just like beep beep, and just
Your Birkenstock. You
It's a
drive
Subaru.
Subaru.
it's basically a Birkenstock.
It might as well be.
It's
honestly.
the equivalent of whatever hiking boot is like popular.
Hiking boot? Is Birkenstock a hiking boot?
No, but a Birkenstock is also just like a good Subaru casual shoe, at least to my opinion.
Yeah, I can imagine some Subaru drivers wearing Birkenstocks. Seems very,
If I
very
could,
real.
if I could tell you, I remember one time driving literally in the mountains, like a road in the mountains, and we were making jokes about my car. We passed a Subaru, same model, and the two people that got out were decked to the gills, hiking attire, sticks, dog.
The gills?
Sure.
Like, what was that? The gills?
I don't know. Isn't that a phrase?
No, dressed to the nines?
Sure.
But, like,
I don't fucking care. You get what I'm saying.
But I... dressed to the gills.
Sure.
What?
It's
fuck. That's the title of this episode. You want to choose the title of the episode? I'm just going to choose a word that comes out of your mouth.
Well, today we're going to talk about gills. Anyway.
Call me Flounder, bitch.
Ooh. No. You can be Flounder. I am Tumbleweed.
That's what I'm saying. That was a reference. See?
Perfect.
Look at that reference to past episode.
you-
I pay attention
And you
sometimes.
tell me I don't listen. Anyway.
No, I told you I don't listen.
You definitely still interrupt me. That's for fucking sure. So Thanksgiving. We hit Thanksgiving. We hit Black Friday. And here we are on Cyber Monday. Why do I suck so much?
You missed Small Business Saturday.
I did miss Small Business
There's
Saturday.
Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Sunday, a day of rest, Jesus' Day, and Cyber Monday. There is no shopping, really, deals on Sundays.
I mean, I didn't go shopping on Saturday, but yesterday, a few friends and I went down to Long Branch. Some friends of ours actually opened up a shop called Favorite State. Excuse me. In the shop,
I really need to stop drinking bubbly things. Sorry, I'm gassy too, and that burp just reminded me to stop drinking gassy things. Sorry, I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
in the shop, they have a number of their own products. It's a little, I don't really know what to call it, but it's just got a bunch of like different products in there. They have stuff by Sure Revival, which is stuff I use in my hair. And they also have stuff by Rugged Paw, which is, all natural. Both lines are all natural. One is for human hair, beard, skincare, so on. The other is for dogs. And I picked up a little bit of stuff from each. I picked up some stuff that Favorite State offered on their own. I bought like a little tea set. And, my friends also, everybody came down. We all bought some stuff just to support local business. So if you are in the area, Long Branch, Favorite State just opened up. Neat little shop. The owner, Jess, very, very nice people. And then her husband, Zach, is also a barber at Calabrese in Keyport. And he also owns Sheer Revival, which Rugged Paw is like a little side business through them with all natural products and stuff. All very nice people. Please check them out. Support small business, all that good stuff. Thanksgiving I spent with Jackie's family. That was a little stressful, a little nerve-wracking, but I think I nailed the first impression, if I do say so myself. I got very whiskey drunk with Dad. That was cool. That was pretty much Thanksgiving. Her family's very, very nice. You can talk.
Do you see me building up
Yeah, I'm waiting for your
that
veins to
sound.
burst.
It's also me just trying not to breathe heavy. Sorry about my breathing. I have a deviated septum. It's not because I'm obese. It's just because my nostrils aren't straight. Nothing on me straight.
You have gay nostrils.
That sounds like a fun Thanksgiving.
How was yours?
It was great. I had it catered from Wegmans. They don't play around. Their shit was delicious. What I really appreciated is the times table that they give you, where it's like, if you want your meal to be complete at this time, put this in at this time, this in at this time, this in at this time. And it tells you what time to put everything in.
I feel like you're kind of like voguing.
The Rubik's Cube of Thanksgiving. I will say this seltzer is super carbonated. I can't drink this anymore. It's making me really gassy.
Well, dude, shake
I'm
it.
trying to...
Shake it and then let little bits of carbonation out here and there. slowly.
Oh, I know how to do this. I'm not going to do this by the book, though.
Yeah, good. Just do it by me. That's fine. By the book. MacBook. You spent it with, like, your immediate family?
Yeah. Literally, anyone who lived in my house was invited to dinner. And I mean, you were invited to dinner because, like...
You did. You did invite me, and I appreciate it.
Your mom wasn't there.
I did. I almost spent Thanksgiving alone. It was going to be me, some surf and turf. Well, you let it out slowly.
It didn't even rise. Normally, it rises.
You've opened it a few times. It was going to be me, some steak and some scallops, some bourbon. Instead, I had a very nice time up in North Jersey. So that was great. Black Friday started my vacation, which has been great.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Black Friday started my vacation, so now I'm off from work for a week. I'm still coaching here and there, so that's wonderful.
Much better. Way more tolerable. Sorry. Okay.
I got your back, buddy.
L'chaim.
Sure.
Did you do any Black Friday Are you a Black Friday shopper?
Absolutely not.
We talked about this last week.
We did.
And I said that I really just don't get the hype.
Did you do any?
No.
Did you do any Cyber Monday shopping?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch.
Yeah.
I got about half my Christmas shopping done in a matter of 15 minutes.
Not same. It took me like 2 hours to keep getting distracted.
I was the other night I went into like Walmart and Target and I was just walking around trying to find things. Nothing.
Can I say something? Can I talk down on a brand that we both love real quick? So, Vince and I, both advocates of virus. An athletic brand. What did you think I was going to say?
I wasn't. You said I just finished talking about Walmart and Target, and you're like, can I talk about a brand we both like? So I'm thinking, I'm like,
okay.
What?
So if I could,
I'd like to talk about Givenchy for a minute.
I don't.
That was like imagine.
Okay. Yeah. Balenciaga. Anyway.
Balenciaga. Wait. I'm sorry. Did we talk about American Horror Story? Can we talk about that after this? We don't really have a topic for today's episode. The topic is Alex because his birthday is technically the day this episode is airing,
and also
free Britney. Happy birthday, Britney. We love you.
Yeah, I won't disagree. I love Britney Spears.
She's the least problematic celebrity you can really think of because she's never offended anyone. She's done some outrageous things, but she's never offended anyone.
Paul Rudd.
How did she offend Paul Rudd?
No, I'm just saying, like, in terms of non-problematic celebrities.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't classify them, though, in the same category. No. Again, no. Paul Rudd, Jack Black, to me, those are, like, high-tier actors. Not so much, like, the celebutart that, like, Britney was categorized in.
Celebutart? Mm-hmm. Is that a thing?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. People who are, like, who got more famous for being famous. Like Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian, like they
the two people who listed off got famous for blowing dudes on camera. Okay.
It happens. Sometimes there's a camera. We all do it.
It does happen.
But
I can't say I've ever blown anybody on camera. I can't say I've ever blown anybody. I've blown up a balloon and a raft.
Have you ever been down there and just in there? In the hollow hallway?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said the hollow hallway, like the bread. I got really confused for a second. I can't say I've ever done that, but if you don't think I haven't been down there, I just did a little raspberry.
I did that to a guy's butthole once.
You raspberried a butthole? Mm-hmm. Put a pin in that, please. Not a butthole. But, oh, God. What were we even just talking about?
Shopping.
Oh, so virus. So, we both
We're not going to get sponsored by them ever now.
That's fine. I mean, we still might for being bold. But a number of their products are great. We both have a number of their things. We've both bought each other a number of their things. I have to say, don't get me wrong. Your prices for the quality of your product, I get it. The hype, it's there. It's quality stuff. But
is it though?
Just because you tear everything you own doesn't mean
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the quality is good, but is it always good? Because I've gotten shorts from them where it's just not the same consistency as the previous materials. Like I have a pair of shorts now that are less spandexy and more, like they're just not as stretchy.
They're firm, right? Like board shorts. I can agree with you on that one.
Right? These burps.
Yeah.
We're trying to be better people. We're trying to be better people.
You're gonna hear me grumble. It's fine. Now, the topic I want to get onto for them specifically is that their Cyber Monday deal. It's like save 30% when you spend $200, which, you know, it can be done depending on who you're shopping for. But all they're offering for the money you're spending is free socks. It's like, come on.
Fucking way.
Come on, free socks. Like, that's all you're going to get. Like, there's no buy one, get one. There's no, like, to save $30 on $200.
Get $14 socks.
And then also pay $15 shipping.
No.
Oh, wait, no, they do free shipping after a while, right?
Free shipping after $75.
Right.
Because I've wholeheartedly spent another $80 on a pair of shorts, so I didn't have to spend $16 in shipping.
But even so if you don't spend the money, you have $15 in shipping, in which case you might as well just buy like shoelaces or a hat or something.
Well, I mean, if you spent $200 and you got the free socks, you are over the $75 shipping
right. But still, though, you're going to spend all that money.
Oh, it's bullshit.
And then, like, here are free socks. Like, how about a fucking t-shirt or something? Or, like, a gift card? Like, throw a little something to your customers. Come on.
Nope. I'm honestly surprised at brands doing anything.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic. Like, people can't really be... I was at work Saturday. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you this. Okay. I rolled my eyes so hard. Somebody called and they asked if we were running any Black Friday specials. And I said, amazing. Sis, it's fucking Saturday. It's Small Business Saturday. And you're calling us small business, asking us what our Black Friday special is? Get your calendar out, bitch. Look at the fucking day of the week. This isn't Best Buy, ma'am. This isn't the mall.
But that was my 2 cents on virus, specifically. Don't get me wrong. Am I still going to buy stuff from them?
Yeah,
probably.
I told you how I hadn't bought from them in a long time, and
well, you still have stuff from probably like 2 years ago that you haven't opened.
Shut up.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
But
I got a text from Nick, and he was saying that like the singlets were like 50% off.
I remember you saying that.
And then I was like, oh, let me check it out. And then I was like, I just wonder what like the new collections look like. And then $300 later, I'm like, huh. Happy birthday to me. It's 3 months early, but okay, I deserve this. I've opened 2 things. One thing was for you, so maybe 3 things have been used so far.
The ones you gave me?
Mm-hmm.
They're great, by the way.
I mean, listen, you can't knock it. It's always good shit. It some's better than others, but I just I want to go back to the days where they had the longer drawstrings, because now the drawstring they give you, it's like this much extra outside of the short.
Oh, I just pulled them out at this point.
Fuck that. I need to keep these babies up. They slide. They tend to like droop down on me.
If we can talk
That's why I wear them to my belly button.
If we can talk about belly button sliding and droops, can you talk to me more about this person that you put a raspberry in their asshole? None of that made sense, but I need to know.
Sometimes, when you're going down and you're eating ass, you're tossing a salad, and you say, you know what? Let's make this a refreshing salad and throw a raspberry in. Okay?
Oh,
I'm disgusted with myself.
Ew, man. Ew. Oh my god.
It's the same thing as doing to a vagina.
Are you the fucking water boy? The second time I did that on a fucking podcast.
Anyway. So, yeah, you know, it just... I have a lot of sex stories. I have a lot of sex. Period. The end. That's the sentence. I have a lot of very interesting sex stories, and they've all been very, very interesting. And that's where I'm going to leave it. You know, if fine. One day the stories just plucked to me, like the raspberry one when you were talking about your raspberry. But yeah. So your birthday.
Yeah, in fact,
Let's
if I
talk
could,
about
this shirt here,
Was that a birthday gift?
not technically, but it was a gift because if I could shout out Jose, he bought 2 of these on accident.
Oh.
And Chain Reaction is a venue in California in Orange County that I would love to go to one day, hopefully. And they were in danger of closing with everything going on. So a bunch of bands, they're actually on the back of my shirt.
Stick to your guns, Terror, Knock Loose, Counterparts, Year of the Knife, and Rotting Out.
Yeah, a lot of angry bands. Stick to Your Guns and Counterparts being my favorite of the list on my back. But I mean, the fact that like I tried to get my hands on one of these and it sold out by the time I could, but Jose was just like, "I have 2. Do you want one?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So thank you for that. Big fan. For my birthday, I really don't have plans. I really don't. Like Wednesday, I think Wednesday on my actual birthday, I'm probably going to go to the gym and then probably going to go bite the bullet and convert to iPhone so everyone stops heckling me.
Wait, if you're going to get the new iPhone, I have to get the new iPhone.
I'm not getting the new one.
Which one are you going to get?
Probably the 11 or the Pro or whatever.
If you're going to get an iPhone, just get the newest one.
No. You know why? Because from what I understand, they're not very different. And with the newest one, you have to get a brand new charger with a brand new cord as a different purchase.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me something about the Eagle.
So, the cord that comes with the new iPhone, it's the same charging piece. But the piece that plugs into the wall is the piece that goes into your current phone.
It's a USB-C, yeah. Which means...
I have that for the MacBook.
Yeah, I don't have a MacBook.
Oh, yeah, that's poor. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine, like, me, like, looking down on everyone without a MacBook?
Yeah.
That I, like, dragged my feet to buy.
Yeah, you're that guy who has all the synced devices, just like watch, tablet, laptop, phone. You're just not wearing it.
I know.
I know.
I feel naked. I actually... I think this wrist is thinner. I wonder which one's more limp. I really thought you were going to spit your beer out. Oh, I got you just a little too late.
Anyway.
Your face.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
I ask myself every morning.
Well, birthdays. Let's talk about some of your past birthdays. Do you have any good ones? Do you have any, like, any birthdays that, like, really stand out? I have great birthdays.
I mean, I spent one birthday in Disney. That was really cool.
Happiest place on earth. My brother went to Disney for his 21st birthday, and he said, what the fuck?
I don't know. I really never did anything. I went to Dayglow once for one of my birthdays.
Dayglow? What is that?
Like the paint party thing. It was fun. Got to just, like, dance around covered in paint and get drunk.
They did that in Miss Congeniality, and it looked really fun. But I did one of those color run bullshit things where they threw the powder at you.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I mean, you're running.
I just don't like to... Well, not really. I was walking.
Well, regardless, you're doing physical activity. Like,
but, like, I just didn't like the mess. Like, it'd be fun to go out and do that, but, like, with somebody else in their car and be like, oh, so sorry you have to clean up after this.
We took a taxi.
See, then I would have had more fun.
Yeah. Like...
After I did that color run, I went to go see my sister at her job, and I was fucking covered in this color powder, and she was like, are you okay? And I jumped up and down, and fucking powder just, like...
Nice.
Billowed.
I don't know. I really, like... We talked about my 21st birthday already, many episodes ago.
Yeah.
Moving forward from there, I mean, I can't really remember, like, any standout birthdays. Like, I would just go out. Like, last year I went to one of my favorite restaurants in Madawan.
You didn't have a birthday where you did, like, something just, like, super big and memorable?
Not that I can remember, honestly.
I'm clearly not if you don't remember it. If it was something that was, like, stand out, you wouldn't forget it.
I mean, Disney was a big one.
Like, I met Tyra Banks for my birthday.
That's amazing. I went to a couple concerts on my birthday. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, nothing really like...
Pretty low key.
Yeah, for the most
Classic
part.
Sagittarius move. Ugh. Imagine I just know all about your horoscope. This whole time I'm like, I got you figured out.
I don't know what that means, but...
I don't know either. I just like to say those things and people be like, oh, yeah, it's such a Sag thing to do. So you got the whole week off. Do you have anything planned to do? Just enjoy your time off before it expired?
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow Jackie and I are going down to the Camden Aquarium.
Ooh, is that open?
Yeah. They're doing like... They're not doing any of like their extra events and stuff.
Right.
But like the attraction's still open. You have to make your reservations. You have to get your temperature taken on the way in. Everything is like... It's timed and it's online. I'm hoping it's not like an hour because that would be bullshit.
Yeah.
Because like I want to sit there and like, you know, bask in all the glories of the ocean and shit. Also, she's never been, so that'd be really cool.
I don't think I've ever been to the Camden Aquarium.
It's awesome.
I've been to the one in Jenks.
Oh, yeah, that one's nice.
That's nice. I think... Was I with you? Or was I... No, I think I was with Christina. Because I remember penguins.
They have penguins.
I don't remember who I was with, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm. And then if they're open, which I'm not sure if they will be because I think they had a COVID scare, we're going to go to Cane Brewery afterwards. But they might have... They're probably going to be closed if I had to guess, so... Plan B is Maloney's. Because you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Maloney's is delicious.
Speaking of restaurants, so Paragon in Clark, they are working together with my beer group and I, and for every flight purchased, $1 goes to Barbells for Boobs. So that's going to be running for the entire month till just before Christmas. So if you have a date night planned, if you have a first date planned, if you just want to go get some food, if you want to just go get some beers or any of the combinations in between, please look at the beer list, grab a flight. You'll end up getting like, I think around 2.5 beers total. You get to try 4 or 5 different things and $1 goes to charity. This is going to be one of our, is that the...
Yeah, it's you guys don't have like a post about it. You've only posted it on your stories.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we'll probably do that soon. If not, I'll do it on my own page. But the access is there. I think they have little signs there too. But it's going to be running from now until, I think, December 20th or 22nd or something. So if anybody's looking to get some good food, some good beers, any combination of the two, it's a very nice, little place. That was gross. I'm sorry. But that's going to be like one of our last hurrahs to raise money for the year. Right now we're sitting around like $2,600.
When does fundraising end? December 31st?
Either December 31st or like January 3rd or something, but
all right.
Trying to get to that 3,000.
I was going to say you're not far from your goal, so you got a chance.
$300 roughly, like $340 or whatever the math is. But, I actually talked to my beer group. I was like, if you guys want to go, it's my birthday and it's a chance to throw a couple bucks to the charity. So
there you go.
Why not?
Speaking of charity and flights and you, I have your birthday gifts that I didn't wrap.
Okay. Did you just give it away?
Oh yeah, here's a bar. I saw cute things and I thought that you might like them.
Knock my headphones off. Oh, socks. Okay, beer flight set with 4 tasting glasses and a paddle. Cool.
I just figured it'd be fun for when you guys do beer share.
Thank you. No, this is awesome.
Photo ops. And then beer socks.
Oh, beer socks. Also good for photo ops.
Yeah, we keep those photos private, though.
Oh, because of foot stuff?
Dumbass.
Listen, if this can make me money, if you'd like to see these on my Tootsies, wink. I can't wink. That was gross.
You can't wink?
Ready? Look at me. Look at me. That's the right eye? Wait, let's go left eye.
You're just blinking.
I know, it's
blinking.
I know.
Yeah, you're just blinking. I really can't wink either. I have to. What?
Do it. This is better than me.
If I exaggerate,
you have to turn your whole head though.
Yeah, I can only do the right side.
If you
I can't even attempt to do the left side.
If you do the turn, you can't see my other eyes, so it just looks.
That's the trick.
Yeah. You fucking swindler.
I love a scam.
This is awesome, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're sharing on Thursday, so I think I actually might break this bad boy out.
Oh
And
yeah,
I can
take
use the
some
paddle
pics.
on butts.
I mean, you can if you really truly want to.
you
It's
know-
a multi-purpose gift. Because you could drink a lot of different things out of there. You could drink beers. You could sample Gatorades. You
Coffee.
could sample coffee.
Iced coffees.
You could sample cum shots.
Oh, you can take it back for that one. Just return it cleaned, please.
I wonder if people do that. Like, I wonder if there's a fetish, like a cum fetish. Do you think?
If
You
I'm not
look
mistaken, we've
stunned.
talked about a market for everything. Well, now I'm thinking about people just like, oh, what year is this?
Right?
Oh, God.
Or like, how old was he?
This one was frozen.
I said
This one was warm. And
I
this
said-
one was fresh. This one's a little pulpy. Ugh. Okay, we're done.
No,
Gross.
wait. I
That
have
was
one
disgusting.
more cum joke to say, and then I swear I'm done. Of
course you
Because I
do.
said this the other day, and I'm done. It was so funny.
Again, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah, of course. I had flushed some samples down the drain, down the toilet, and when I was doing so, well, stop, shut up. I want to be. I need to. What?
Plural samples?
Several,
did you have an
several
A-
sperm.
Like an
several
A through,
sperm.
like an A through D control
Listen,
group?
I left a sample, okay? Like enough to whack into a cup.
You threw away a crime scene?
Shut up and just let me say what I said. I flushed the toilet and I looked at the toilet and I said, "Bye, sweetie. Have fun." And then I walked out of the bathroom and I looked at Joe. I said, "Joe, I just sent the kids on a field trip to the septic tank." I thought that was so funny.
If I took a black light down here, how blind would I get?
Honest, not in here. Not in here.
In the other room.
100%. I like to keep. Listen.
Is,
I like to keep my living area.
is it like Scary Movie where there's just like the outline?
No. There's one rag that probably would be, though. The cum rag.
Oh, that reminds me. I didn't bring you... I washed the bloody towel from the fight.
Okay.
Do you want that back?
No.
You don't want it back?
I love you so much. That is my gift to you.
Even though it's clean?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
You know what? There's only so many times you can wash a towel before you said, "My best friend bled on this. I don't need it anymore."
Okay.
So enjoy that towel,
I will.
and don't ever talk about that towel again. Ooh, the towel. I just didn't know what to do. Because there was blood pouring out of your nose, and it was all up in your beard. You should have trimmed that down. You had a clot stuck in there. I couldn't get it.
It's fine. I mean, from the fight, based on last week, I'm doing pretty good.
Much better. Yeah, absolutely.
I can kind of feel my face a little more over here. Nostril is... my nose just cracked, so you might actually hear that in the microphone. This is
It's
feeling pretty
possible.
good. I can still wiggle it around a little bit. Feel free to catch the fight on YouTube, especially if you just want to see me get pummeled. Because that's what happened. So
Listen, every now and then you gotta take a few fists to the face.
every now and then I fall apart. Perfect. Anyway, so we talked about my birthday. How have you done on on your birthday?
We're not gonna talk about my birthday. Because my birthday lands on a Monday, and we're gonna be recording this bullshit.
We can always change
That
it
I
up.
love this show. I
We
love
can change it up. You know, we can talk about Christmas. What are you doing this year?
Nothing. There's a pandemic.
I know, but are you seeing your are you doing the same thing you did for Thanksgiving? Are you
Probably.
treating? Because I think for me,
I told you about this when I saw you the other day, but I haven't told our beautiful listeners.
that's great.
wherever
because
they
I was in
are.
the middle of a sentence, but it's fine.
No, because you asked if I was going to do the same thing as I did for Thanksgiving, and the day after Thanksgiving, we did like a chopped challenge at my house. Thanks, Becca, for confirming it was chopped and not Top Chef, though. I was like, "Oh, we're doing a Top Chef thing," and she was like, "No, you're not. That's chopped. Everyone has the same ingredients. Chopped."
Mm-hmm.
So
I love chopped.
my brother and
it's a
sister
great
went
binge.
head to head, and they had like a whole cook-off, and then me and my mom and my brother's friend judged. And we like judged them based on the creativity, the taste, the use of the ingredients, presentation. We gave them critiques. I have to say, I loved every second of it.
I
Felt like a real, like, it felt like watching it in person was so much cooler.
Did they follow the same format where they got like a half an hour to do everything? That's awesome. That
and
sounds like a lot of fun.
So they had, so here's what we did. You had 20 minutes to make an appetizer. Start us off with something. And then I was like, oh wait, surprise, surprise. The main ingredient in your appetizer has to be leftover cornbread.
Quick question.
Okay.
You did everything here, right?
Yes.
How did that work with one kitchen?
Thankfully, my kitchen, the way that it's set up is there's a shelf and a shelf on the counter, and then the stove's right in the middle, and it's about equal. So they each got two burners on the stove, and then their side of that, and then like they would just kind of share everything else.
Oh, okay.
But then we had like all the food set up like along the house, like a pantry, so they would run to the pantry and get stuff that they needed. So much fun.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
We mainly like were just talking shit on Thanksgiving, and my brother was like, "Let's have a cook-off. Let's have a leftovers cook-off. We'll see who can do it better." And in my head, I'm like, I know you're gonna get your fucking ass handed to you by my sister who went to culinary school,
and your brother just kind of like
my brother who just started cooking last year, maybe. So I was just like, okay, I would love to see you like fail miserably. But I gotta say, they were doing the appetizer round, and I went to go look and tell them like, okay, you have 5 minutes left, and I'm looking at him plate his appetizer, and I'm like, oh, he put his thinking cap on. My brother took cornbread and sweet potatoes and made waffles.
Okay.
And then he took
the waffle was made of cornbread and sweet potato.
Yes,
that sounds delicious actually.
And don't get me wrong, it was like missing one little thing. I think it needed like a little sugar, some salt, maybe like.
Well, this is part of the chop critique,
right? Which is what we said to him
exactly.
But my brother also thinks that like everything combined is just how you should judge it. And I'm like, no, if you're gonna make separate pieces with a dipping sauce, like the separate pieces need to be good on their own and then be enhanced with the dipping sauce. But he took leftover gravy with maple syrup and something else, and he made this like sweet, spicy, like tangy syrup to go on top of the waffle. And I was like fucking flabbergasted because I just didn't expect it. And I was just speechless, so surprised, so proud. Because like my brother once cooked a piece of chicken with no oil in the pan, no salt, no pepper, no garlic powder, no adobo, like nothing on it. He just seared it on both sides until it was burnt and was like, it's delicious, isn't it? And me and my sister are like looking at him sideways, as in like, can you fucking? Are you gonna dip this in something? Are you gonna marinate it? Are you gonna season it? The white jumped out.
I was gonna say like
the whiteness.
How white are you? Speaking of terrible segue. Not speaking of white. Rewind to the store favorite state that I bought from yesterday. There's a place in Middletown that they sell their honey. So it's like local raw honey. They had a hot honey. I haven't gotten to use it yet, but I'm so excited.
Put that on like a biscuit.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah. And like Terrence, hey guy, Terrence bought seasonal spiced honey.
Ooh.
And he opened it in my car and oh my God, it smelled amazing.
I would say like,
I think it's AU Honey or AU Farms in Middletown.
If you took that's honey on a biscuit, honey on a biscuit with like a nice piece of fried chicken.
Oh, have you ever had honey on fried chicken?
Look who you're talking to.
I'm just making sure.
I've had honey on fried chicken. It's incredible. I've had honey on chicken nuggets as well.
Amazing. Oh wait, we talked about this.
We talked about the honey on chicken nuggets. It was not the move. It was not the move because I've had honey on chicken and it's delicious. I would do that. I think that would be delicious. And then maybe like for a little bit of texture, you could add in like a.
You know what I've always wanted to try? I remember a long time ago. No, I remember a long time ago. Someone had told me that their mom had made fried chicken, but they made the batter for like the breading with like traditional spices, breading, whatever. But then they also mashed up Frosted Flakes in there. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to try.
That is one thing that I am so sad about, actually, now that I'm thinking about Thanksgiving. Every year for Thanksgiving, my mom would make mashed sweet potatoes, but what she would do is she would mash them up, season them however she wanted, but then she would pack them back into like little potato shapes.
Okay.
And then
Potato shapes.
little potato shape.
Okay.
And she would roll them in cornflakes and then rebake them.
Ooh. That sounds delicious.
So good. My aunt does the same thing, but she puts marshmallows in them sometimes.
Marshmallow sweet potatoes are...
It's a vibe.
I think they're underappreciated.
It's a vibe, but it's marshmallows and sweet potatoes to me is an after dinner thing. If you're gonna do that, like now I'm gonna consider that dessert because marshmallows.
Yeah, well, because some people make their sweet potato. I think actually Jose was telling me yesterday that he does like the marshmallows, but also with like crushed up pecans. And it sounds amazing.
Back to the chopped thing, because there's another segue here. I've talked to you personally about Brother Bruno's in Wayne. Mm-hmm. I just saw that. Well, because all right, when the end of the chop thing at home was done, it was like, all right, the winner gets to challenge, like another person. And it's like, oh, challenge my mom, and they're like, let's challenge you, sibling versus sibling. And I'm like, oh, now I gotta look up recipes. So I started like looking at little chopped things.
I just want to say
I got the magic touch, bitch.
Thank you.
And so I started looking at Chopped on YouTube, like just to watch a few episodes, and they put on its comfort food feud. So the goal is to make like an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert that it has a very comfort food aspect to it with like one main comfort food. So the one I was watching was the first one was bacon. Mm-hmm. For their dessert box, they had to put in pigtail. They had to use pigtail. And I've never tasted pigtail, and I really am genuinely curious what it tastes like, because, bacon? It's all a pig?
I don't know, man.
But I was watching that, and in the beginning, they're talking about 16 chefs, because it starts at 4, so the 4 people, like, will go head-to-head, and then the 4 winners from those will go head-to-head in, like, the grand finale. Okay. And the owner of Brother Bruno's is on an episode.
Oh, really?
And I'm pretty sure that because there was bacon... There was mac and cheese, and then I forgot what the third one was, and then there's pizza, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be in the pizza one. Because the people that they choose for the comfort food, they, like, at least the bacon one, like, they were all talking about how good they are at fucking bacon. Bacon's good.
Since we were on the topic of shopping earlier, I wanted to bring this up earlier.
My idea for Chopped was Chopped.
Anyway,
shopping.
Are you... Has your family asked you, like, what you want for Christmas or anything?
I get asked all the time what I want for Christmas, and I get told all the time that I'm the hardest person to buy for.
I feel like, universally, this year, a lot of people are just kind of like, I don't know.
Every year, people ask me what I want, and I say, I don't know, just not clothes.
Fair.
That's it. I don't know, just not clothes. Because for me, I'm 26. Mm. And if I, like, send somebody a Christmas list...
Same.
Shut your 31-year-old ass up.
I have 2 more days of 30. Really 1 more day, but, you know. Whatever.
Anyway, as a 26-year-old, I feel extremely weird about making a Christmas, wish list. As if I'm 7. Because I remember, like, going through the Toys R Us book and, like, marking the things that I like.
Write down, like, I want the Legos, and I want the this, and I
want... For Christmas, I would like a 250-piece Legos. I would like 1 signed copy of Stronger by Britney Spears. And I would like a sex swing, new gallons of lube, and some emergency.
Are you building the sex swing out of Legos?
No, that's what the stand for the sex swing is made out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Legos are to put on the floor so that way when it's dark and I tell them to leave, they stumble and they hurt their feet, and I get to laugh. I get to laugh in their face. Did you ever see that video?
No. There's a number of things I haven't seen.
Clearly.
Duh. I'm not on Twitter, man. You get everything.
This wasn't on Twitter. First of all, this is a YouTube video from like 10 years ago about some guy in Norway complaining about butter and bacon.
Oh no, you showed me this.
Absolutely, batter.
Yeah,
traditional Norwegian batter. I love that bacon video,
Yeah.
though. Oh, please, I need some bacon. Oh, I need to feed my fat family bacon.
I didn't realize those were the same things, but
Oh, yeah.
no, yeah, you showed me both of them back to back. Honestly,
I don't know if that's really his personality or if he just does it for the clout.
I don't know.
As the cool kids say.
Clout. But I got asked that question earlier today. It's like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, honestly, like, this is gonna be the lamest thing ever, but like, can people just help me get Invisalign? I'm just
Honestly,
gonna do
you should
that.
just do Smile Direct. One, Smile Direct is cheaper.
I mean, like, as a
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Because my
'cause,
brother
like,
did it.
I have a permanent retainer on the back of my teeth that like, yeah,
Oh, I see that.
clearly didn't do shit. I've also had a
For these?
yeah.
You should sue. I didn't realize you had dental work done for that.
Well, I also had like an
What did
actual.
it look like before?
I had like an actual retainer, but I like didn't
Don't wear it.
because like I would be in my sleep. I would be sleeping. I was like, so, but
You choke on it?
it was it was rough. And
That
I also
wham.
got a fibrotomy done, which apparently they
what?
Fibrotomy. They cut the fibers in your gums, so that way like the tendons or like the fibers realign straight and like help you straighten your teeth. And you know it didn't work. That, but also it's probably my fault with the retainer. Anyway, moving forward.
I have to say, the retainer is something that is extremely important.
Yeah.
So I
So
retract
more
my
than
statement
like-
about you suing because you didn't follow. The
Yeah, more
doctor's
than likely
orders.
I fucked up.
What
I would
else
say like
is
at
new?
least like 99%, which is a lot. But
There could be 99 people in the room, but you're still the fuck up.
yeah, I mean average. But I'm thinking of just like getting my top layer just like molded and so on. But I just use Invisalign as like an easy way to say like I'm gonna look for a series of clear braces to get my teeth straightened.
I have to say, my brother did Smile Direct, and his smile, like, it's so much cooler now. Like, it
It's a cool smile. It's a fucking neon. Like
he
what?
had, he had,
I'm gonna talk to you about this actually after we're done recording.
he had a gap, and his gap, he was very self-conscious about. Like, he knew how to like face the camera and pose so it wouldn't be as visible because it was big. And he started doing Smile Direct, and his gap is closed. And I look at him, and then I see a picture where he has a gap, and I'm like, oh shit, your face totally transforms when your teeth are right.
Yeah, because I feel like
I
my
want veneers.
I feel like my bottom row isn't so bad.
Open your mouth so I can see them. They're okay.
I mean, it's not like crazy where I like go nuts over them. It's these top for my fucking.
Even
Front.
if not this is not to be mean, but even if you just fixed the front two and made them even,
Well, it's
would,
the front two and then the two on the side. Specifically, this one is like it's like kicked back a little bit. You see it?
yeah. I have that.
Yeah. So like even if it's just the molding for like the front four, I don't know how it works, but like whatever easiest way to do it. But like I know it's not cheap, regardless of what
I
program
think
you
it's
use.
like $2,500.
Exactly. Not
But I
cheap,
mean, I could find you some podcaster with a Smile Direct code.
but
I'm pretty sure My Favorite Murder does that.
I mean, well,
there we go. MFM.
to be decided.
Thanks, girls.
But I told my mom, I was like, I don't need anything. Like, please don't buy me clothes. Like, I want to buy what I want to buy.
And I feel selfish telling people like, don't buy me that, or like, not selfish, spoiled. I feel spoiled when I'm like, don't get me that. But then at the same time, like, I don't want you to get me something because I know I will not touch it.
Right. Like you like what you like. That's why like if I don't like buying people gift cards, but sometimes it's just like the way to go because it's like you know what you like and you're going to buy the specifics of what you like. Here is something towards that if not the entirety of that.
I don't like getting people gift cards as a last resort gift because I can't think of something else to get them.
Well, 'cause,
I
like-
like to think of myself as a pretty good gift giver.
So here's an
Maybe
example.
not the best.
Here's an example for you, and I actually want to touch on that real quick. Here's an example of that. My brother is doing a lot of home renovations right now. So what we've been doing is just sending him Home Depot gift cards as a gift because like it's helpful, it's something he needs, and it's something he's obviously doing right now. So like perfect. His girlfriend, I asked him earlier today. She's like, well, she likes shoes, so like I don't know. Do you want to just get her a DSW card? And I was like, sure. I don't know her style. I don't know I don't even know her shoe size. So it's just like treat yourself to a pair of shoes or two, depending on how much they cost.
You can get something real cheap at DSW.
That's what I mean. In fact, you helped me buy shoes there once.
Sure did. I love DSW.
Now, This is something that we were going to touch on last
Oh,
week.
yes.
And you saying that you're a good gift giver reminded me of that because I took no notes for this today.
Yes.
Do you feel that it is easier for same-sex couples, whether it be gay, lesbian, whatever else, to get gifts for each other because it's something that you know you would like? Because it's become something you would like, so it's easier to get that for them because it's something that they would like.
No.
I'm trying to take the inspiration from a Two Bears, One Cave episode I saw.
Okay.
It's been like a week and a half, so I would have to refresh the memory, and so I just forgot.
No, and that's because if I was buying a gift for somebody who is like myself, then it would totally be easier. But if I'm I personally think I'm a good gift giver because I pay attention to things that people say, and I like to get things people use.
Perfect example.
So, whoop. What was that sound it just made?
It was a little squeak.
But
It was this,
like my sister, I always know what to get that bitch for Christmas. Like I never have an issue trying to figure out what I want to get her. But then like my father, I'm like, I don't know what to get him.
It's funny you bring up your dad because my brother and I
cheese for
my dad he didn't give me cheese as a gift. He just gave me cheese for some reason once, and it was frozen.
Listen, you can't be upset about the gift of frozen dairy.
I was just confused. But
imagine he gave it to you with a card like thinking of you. What else did he give you with that? I'm sorry to keep interrupting you.
So if I could, back in the day before my dad retired,
this was like 2 years ago.
It was longer than that. Before my dad retired, he would just like give me random shit when I would go visit him. He would give me socks. There was one time he gave me a hoodie. He gave me like batteries. He just like random useful things that, you know,
you need and don't usually think to buy.
They weren't unappreciated. They got used, but there was one day he gave me a bag of frozen Sargento cheese, and I didn't know what to do. Like I brought it home, and this is before I moved back home. So this was when I was still at home before I moved out. I remember going up to my mom and like, so Dad gave me cheese, and I like held the bag up to her. And I'm pretty sure she cried laughing because she was just so confused.
Okay, the fly just almost went into my eyeball.
But wait, okay, sorry. So my dad, in terms of Christmas,
Christmas. Merry Crisis.
I thought it was Chrysler.
Happy Christmas.
Anyway,
she says 3 different variations.
Feliz Navidades. Anyway, my dad.
That voice. Ew.
Yes, that's what you get. I remember one year, my brother and I, before he moved to Georgia, we got him just like a little plug-in like back massage thing for his recliner.
Oh.
And we were like, you know, it's a stupid little gift that he's going to use because he's always in that recliner watching soccer or the news or whatever else. And we gave it to him, and the first thing is like, why are you guys spending money? You're just giving money to the corporations for this bullshit holiday. And we're just like, okay, Dad, cool.
Your dad said, down with the patriarchy.
He was just
fuck
like,
communism. Fuck capitalism.
Yeah,
fuck them all.
Capitalism, not communism.
Just fuck them all.
He was just... me and my brother were like...
Communism's a red herring.
My brother and I were just like, okay, cool, Merry Christmas. We just won't get you stuff anymore.
You just not get your dad gifts?
I get him maybe like a bottle of wine or like a 6-pack of Heineken because like he likes those things and he'll consume them. And it's not like material, you know?
I gotta say,
it's just easier to do it that way.
It's one thing to spend money on food. It's another to spend like money on goods. I have no qualms about spending $110 on a DoorDash order from Cheesecake Factory. But God fucking forbid, you're like, you know what? You want this clothing order? It's $10 shipping. Sorry, I cancel the whole order. I'm not paying $50 for this clothing order and then $10 for shipping. Are you out of your mind?
But then if it was $60 with free shipping, you'd be like, oh,
sign me the fuck up. If I spent $50 on a website and you needed to spend $60 to get free shipping, I would
always spend the extra
$400. I know, yeah. I gotta tell you, it happens.
I remember I used to do that on Rogue because I would like order stuff on Rogue, and it was like
Oh, the 3 ships
The 3
free
ships
bullshit.
free?
Did you ever buy 4 things and the 4th thing doesn't ship free?
No. It would always
It's fucking rude.
It would always be like 2 things, but then I would be like, oh, I'll just get chalk for the gym. Because that was always on there.
Yeah.
And done.
I usually just buy like extra sets of nubs.
Do you still use those?
Absolutely. I can't use tape. Can't use it.
I prefer tape now.
It slips off my fingers.
I have the opposite with nubs.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the inspiration behind that whole thing before it was for Two Bears One Cave.
What are they saying? That like gay people can, like same-sex couples can get each other a better gift because they know what they would like and they know that their partner would like that?
The whole topic was like Tom Segura bought Burt Kreischer a bicycle, but like an electronic one.
Okay.
And because he knew like Burt would love that and Burt would use it, and then Burt like goes on a fucking rampage rant on how awesome it is, and then they start talking where it's like, if we were gay, it would just become a contest as who gets the other person a better gift. I'll have to show you.
If that's then yeah,
competitive gifting.
Competitive gift giving, absolutely. I have to be the one who outdoes everybody. It's just I'm not competitive with a lot of things, but there are some things I get competitive with, and gift giving is one of them.
Okay.
I remember the one year I just said, I was like, what am I gonna do? I gotta outdo everyone. Oh, my mom used to write poems, and one year I fucking retyped every single poem on like a nice, like clean sheet of paper and like had it bound in a book.
Oh.
And then the year after that, I had my coworker paint murals of my niece and nephew.
Cool.
And then the year after that, I bought her a fucking couch.
The fucking
And
couch.
she cried. That couch has been a thorn in my goddamn side. Fuck you, Bob's Discount Furniture. Fuck you. I'm going to end this podcast right there with that. I have nothing else to add to
it's
this.
funny. I was actually going to ask you, is that how you want to end it?
Yes,
Just fuck Bob's.
Fuck you, Bob's Discount Furniture. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and interact with us, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I've been Alex. She's been Vince. Happy birthday to me and Brittany.
Oh, yeah, free Britney.
Cheers. Also, remember, go to Paragon. Buy a flight. Donate to charity. Bye.
Fuck you, Bob's.